Hello, friends, and welcome to Weekly Commodity Outlook. I am Jatin Trivedi, and I shall enlighten you with some key important triggers for this week's commodity market. And we shall also discuss about some key important levels which are going to be acting very crucial for commodities this week. So let's get started with bullion markets first. First and foremost, the bullion markets are facing a fueling prices which are escalating. Gold and silver prices on the higher note is on back of the coronavirus numbers which are still rising, and due to which the lockdown situations are partially opened up, but still there are lockdown situations globally, and the mining is a problem. In these situations, the mining is not as easily done as it should be doing. The businesses are not working as potentially and effectively as it should be doing, and since there is a total hedge positions being witnessed in gold and silver prices. We have seen the last week as a very best performing week for bullion markets, where the gold prices have surged beyond 4 to 5%, around 4-5%. The silver prices have surged more than 15% last week. This has been the best week last week for silver prices. Historically, if we see such kind of movement was witnessed in 2011, as we all know, the 2011 market for commodities, especially bullion markets, was substantially very strong, and it is a repetition of that 2011 scenario where the silver prices have surged beyond 35 to 40% in a span of couple of months. So now looking ahead, we are still quite bullish in gold and silver prices both. uh, the next hurdle that we are looking at for gold prices is around 52,500, which is very near. But if all the prices start holding about 52,500, it will cross the levels of 54,000 quite easily. This is on back of spot gold prices which I'm talking about. If all spot gold prices start trading above 1950, it can easily trade towards the levels of 1970 to 1980, because there is no such hurdle between the levels of around 1950 to 1980. And respectively, in MCX gold, we shall look at the levels of around 53,500 to 54,000 quite easily, if and all the prices do cross 52,500. As we are seeing today, the prices are hovering around the levels of 52,100, and quite strongly it is holding the levels of 51,900, which looks like a very crucial support for gold prices this week. If and all prices do not fall below 51,800, we are looking at the levels of around 50,500 quite easily. Speaking about silver prices, silver in MCX is going to hold the support of around 64,500 to 64,000, which is a gap up opening that we have witnessed today of around 5% to 6% in the morning, and right now it is quite convincingly holding the levels of around 64,500. So we are looking at silver prices again bullish for this week, provided they hold the levels of around 64,000. If and all the prices breaches below 64,000, then we can expect some couple of thousand points correction as well, because we are seeing the levels of overbought levels in silver now. But this does not mean that the trend is going to change. The trend is still bullish, and we are looking at higher levels of around 70,000 to 75,000, as the silver price's next hurdle in spot is around $26 to $28, which will easily take the silver prices 10% higher here as well, around 70,000, beyond 70,000 I mean. So that is about it for bullions market. Now now we'll discuss about some key important points for energies market. See, crude and natural gas both are in a very much of a sideways trend, where we are seeing 3150 acting as a very strong hurdle for crude in MCX. In WTI, we are looking at 4150 as a crucial resistance point, and on the downside, 3850 is acting as a strong support zone for WTI crude. Talking about MCX crude, 2900 is acting as a very strong support zone as well. So we are looking at this as a very range bound market in crude oil prices between 2900 and 3150 on the higher side. On the natural gas prices, we can expect some bounces happening, as we are seeing the prices have taken quite strong support last week. So provided if the prices in natural gas do not breach below 125 in July contract and 130 in the August contract, since there is an expiry tomorrow, so I am giving you the levels of both the contracts. If and all prices do not fall below 125 in July contract and 129 in August contract, we are expecting some bounces in natural gas prices in coming days. Now speaking about the base metal prices, as we all know that copper prices have been the outperformer and leading the pack of base metals, and since it is continuing that pattern, we are still holding on to our long side positions only in base metals, especially copper and nickel. Both of the commodities have been outperforming the markets, the other base metals. So we are still recommending to hold and buy on dips, copper and nickel both. Nickel overall, if we see, then the strong support for nickel prices is 970 to 980, and till the time it keeps on holding to these levels 970 to 980, I think nickel prices will give you a strong uptrend towards the levels of around 1080 to 1100 quite easily in coming few weeks. And speaking about the copper prices, copper is quite convincingly holding the 495 levels. So till the time it is holding 495, the view is not negative, it is still positive, and it can cover till the levels of around 415 to 420 in coming few sessions. Coming few weeks. Speaking about other base metals, zinc, lead, and aluminum. Uh, all the three base metals are quite sideways, especially lead and aluminum. Zinc prices are trading in a broad range of around 174 to 177, and we are looking at zinc prices mildly bullish towards the levels of around 177 to 178 in this week. So this week we are expecting prices to be a little bit volatile as compared to last couple of weeks, where we have seen strong momentum building in all the commodities and bullish trend happening. This week it can be a little bit tricky, and it can also be a little bit volatile as well. So there will be opportunities for both the traders, for bullish traders as well as bearish traders. But key important levels are to be very much followed, which will help in trading on both the sides, that is on buying and selling side. So that is about it from me, guys. Hope you have a good trading sessions in coming days, and be home and be safe.